ブリーチ
Okay, let's read chapter 142 of Bleach. Byakuya and Renji are in a fight with each other, and Renji has been getting quite confident, shall we say. Zah. Chapter 142, the title, a rare Japanese title, usually the titles are in English. Tsuki o torao mono e tsugu. We were looking up these words before starting. These are unusual forms, I think, of these verbs. Tsugu tsugeru means to inform or to tell. And torao here means to seize or to capture. Normally, toraeru. So altogether, though, this would be informing to the people capturing the moon, or reporting to the people seizing the moon. Something along those lines. Maku o hiku ka. So the previous chapter ended with Renji making this comment about pulling the curtain, basically like ending the show. So this is Byakuya saying, pulling the curtain, ending the show, question mark. Yokaro, fine. Or that's good, maybe. Naraba sono maku watashi no ken de hiku made da. So if that's the case, if it's pulling the curtain, pulling down the curtain, ending the show, then that curtain with my blade, it's until pulling. Basically, my blade is going to be the one that pulls it down, that ends the show. Okay. All right, and we get kind of like the splash page for 142. Okay. Ittaro ga. So said it right. Mo wasureta no kayo. Already forgotten? So I already said it. Did you forget? Ore ni wa mo anta no ken wa mieten da. As for to me, already, as for your sword, it's visible. So basically, I can see your sword. Maku o hiku no wa. As for the one pulling the curtain, and now that I've said pulling the curtain a billion times, Maku o hiku. Yeah, to come to an end, to close the curtain. So again, as for the one doing that, Ore no kenda! It's my sword. Boom. Or I guess this could also be as for the thing drawing the curtain to a close. It's my sword. Okay, yet again, the slow motion attack coming in with apparently no reaction. Oh, no, he is lifting up his hand. Hado no 33. Destruction Paths 33, or 33 of the Destruction Path. Okay. I don't think Hado is a word. That is yabureru, which is, again, to like destroy, to rip, to tear, to break. So again, like tearing, destroying paths 33. So he's doing some sort of magical thing. What do they call that? Kido? Anyway. So katsui. So katsui. Soul katsui, some sort of fire. What does the warehouse with grass on the top mean? Let's just go ahead and draw that in. Actually, I guess the first thing I should do is probably just look to see whether these are actually words. The problem is that these attacks are typically all made up. They're not actual words, usually. Blue. Oh, that's right. It's owl. Okay, I knew it looked familiar. It's another way to, an older way to use aoi, blue. Blue fire. Blue fire, and then finally we have falling or crashing. To crash, fall down. So crashing blue fire. Soul katsui. And then a big kaboom. Boom. Yet again, buildings seeming to take the brunt of the attacks. Is that a ga? Ga? Gagawa. Oh. Eisho haki. Okay. Eisho haki. This sho means to chant destruction something. So this might actually be a word. So let's check this out. Yes. Eisho means aria. I don't think haki is going to be a word, but let's see. Oh, it is. Tearing up. A tearing up, a disposal aria. Eisho haki. So this is Arenji thinking this, I guess. 言霊の詠唱を無視した中級軌道で、there's the 軌道。中級軌道で、この威力かよ? Okay. So, 言霊 is literally like spirit words. So, that's like incantation or, yeah, the soul of power or power of language. Ooh, mushi in this case. Doesn't that mean to ignore? Yeah. Okay. So ignoring, or he ignored or disregarded the like language aria, or the aria of language. And with a middle level kido, which again is like the demon path, their term for like magic, apparently. It's this power, this impact. So this impact with a mid-level kido while doing ignoring of the aria language power, something. Okay. Something's happening. Ame. Amai means sweet, but it can also mean like naive. So that's probably what he is saying here is like, you're being naive. この程度であんたの動きを with this extent, your moves, and all meaning like, I can see your moves, or I guess he's going to finish it off here. 見失おうとでも思ったのかよ? Losing sight of or something you thought. So, yeah, you're being naive. If you thought I would lose sight of or whatever, your movements with this extent, meaning of like what you just did.
Hello there.
Hello there. Done. Okay, he is whipping up his sword again. Gwa. And I guess launching it. Okay, yeah, it's coming after him again. Is that a goo? I have no idea what's going on here. Some sound effect. Yet again. Gwa. Or, wait. Gosha. That's it. Gosha. Chi. Ayatsuri sokoneta ka? Ayatsuri. Manipulating. Sokoneta. And missed? Like manipulated and missed? Or manipulating and miss? Amai no wa kisama da. As for the sweet or naive one, it's you. So that's Byakuya responding, and not the very polite you. You're the amai mono. Watashi ga kido o hanatta no wa mekuramashi no tame de wa nai. Okay. Me, the kido, as for releasing. So me, as for me releasing the kido, that move, mekuramashi. No, me. Smokescreen. A smokescreen's purpose it was not. It was not to be a smokescreen, a dazzler, etc., or deceptive. Kisama no bankai no ugoki o midasu tame da. It was for the purpose of confusing or disordering the movements of your bankai. Bankai no ketten wa. As for the ketten of the bankai, default or the fault or weakness. As for the fault or weakness of the bankai, reiyatsu ni ihirei shita sono kyodai sa ni aru. Okay. To spiritual pressure, the hire, the proportion. The proportion done to the spiritual pressure, that largeness exists. Kyodai sa seems a bit weird. Yeah, let's go with just largeness. He's turning kyodai into like a noun. Kyodai sa, I guess. Yeah. So as for the weak or fault of the bankai, it's that, again, the proportion done to the spiritual pressure or with respect to the spiritual pressure is that like a greatness exists, a large amount exists. I guess this meaning spiritual pressure. 封建としての常識を超えた形状と強大さゆえに、その動きのすべてを完全に把握するためには、oh boy、挽回を得得してなお、14年の鍛錬が必要だ。Okay, so Tolkien is just sword. Whatever. Joshiki is the technique? No, the common sense. Keijo. We're going to have to look up a lot of these words. Shape or form. And then finally, Yueni. Oh, that's just therefore. Okay, so the like largeness and the shape or the form that exceeds the common sense of the things about the sword. Yeah, so the largeness and the shape or form exceeding the... Oh, okay. So the largeness and the shape or form exceed the common sense when it comes to swords. So therefore, all of those movements perfectly... Ha'aku. Grasping or understanding, as for to the purpose of grasping or understanding perfectly all of those movements. The bankai etokushite, doing understanding of the bankai. Now in this case just means all the more. It's all the more 14年, like 10 years of training or experience is necessary. Do we see this yonen? I guess not. Okay. 14年. Again, Tanren. Hey, Mimi, how's it going? Tanren is just going to be tempering discipline. Yeah. Okay. So, to put it all together, basically he's saying, right, the bankai is so big and whatever, and exceeding common sense, that in order to perfectly master or get used to everything, you need another 10 years of training. That's in essence what he's saying. Renji, 貴様はまだ挽回で戦うには早すぎる. As for you, still with the bankai, as for fighting, it's too early. It's too early for you to be fighting with the bankai. それがどうした? That thing, what of it? How do? Who cares? Whatever. こっちはそんなことを分かった上で聞いたんだよ。幸い、俺の残白刀は鈍くてな。Okay. As for this direction, or as for me, that sort of a thing, understanding already, or on top of that, I've come to that point. I've come to already understand that. Fortunately, or happily, as for my zanpakuto, it's nibui. It's slow, it's dull. Which is kind of an odd thing to say about one's own thing, but hey. Nibui. Yeah, dull, thick-headed, obtuse, slow. Sluggish. So I guess he's thinking because it's slow, it's easier to manipulate or manage. 人説一つ砕けたぐらいじゃ何も変わりゃしねえんだよ。Okay. Jinsetsu. We saw this last time, right? This is like a sword link. A sword, setsu here is like, joint. Like meaning in the snake, like one of these joints. The jinsetsu. So one jinsetsu being smashed extent, nothing's changed. Nothing changes with just one segment sword joint being smashed. Kudaketa. Yeah, to be smashed or broken. Okay. Bakudo no 61. So we get now another thing. The Bakudo 61. What is Baku here? Baku. It's see if I can find it without having to draw it in. There it is. Oh, that's Shibaru. Okay. So this is the Shibaru, the way of binding. 61. Orokujo Koro. Okay, 6 something light prison. What's that second character? Sue, cane, walking stick. Okay. So 6 canes, 6 walking sticks, 6 staves, light prison. Swords of binding light, or what was the Yu-Gi-Oh? Swords of revealing light. Oh, there they are. Boom. Shima! Oh no! Sunao ni ken o hikeba yoi mono wo. Oh, obedient. Meekly, obediently, sword if withdrawn, a good thing. So it would have been a good thing if you had obediently or meekly withdrawn your sword. Marabatashi o taoseru ki de iru toyo wake ka is the reason the thing called the intent of still taking me out. Masaka Kisama. Unbelievable. You. Shitsunen shiteru wake de wa aru mai na. Unbelievable, or surely you. Shitsunen. Forgetting, doing, as for that reason, like, doesn't exist. Like, surely you haven't forgotten. Surely there's no reason for you to be forgetting. Watashi ni mo bankai ga aru to you koto wo. So, yeah, surely you're not forgetting, and meaning the thing that he's forgotten, which is the event called the existence of the bankai also to me. Surely you haven't forgotten that I also have bankai. Bankai. Okay, he's like, the sword is just hovering there. Bankai. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sure what that is. That an n? King. Zong. Oh, the swords are. I see. It's like gone into the ground like it's water, and now it's come. Lots of blades are coming up like it's coming out of the water. Oh boy. Zong. Chide. Okay, so same command that he always gives, which is scatter. Oh boy. Oh, so it's now not just one blade scattering, it's however many there were there. Senbon Zakura Kageyoshi. So normally his attack is just the 1,000 petals, 1,000 cherry blossom petals. Now we get shadow, like, this is Hagashi, which is like, no, it's not Hagashi. It'll come to me. It's not Kibishi. No, it is kibishi. Strict, stern, severe, rigid. So this is like severe, strict shade or shadow of the 1,000 cherry blossom petals. All right. There we go. There's poor Arenji. I think we all saw this coming, right? Oh. Okay. It's kind of hard to tell. His sword looks largely broken at that point, right? Or something. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. He is now bleeding everywhere. Done. Watashi to kisama de. So with me and you, and again, kisama is not a polite way to say you. So with me and you, 何が違うのか教えてやろうか? Shall I do you the favor of telling you the difference, what the difference is between you and me? Shall I do you that favor? Za. Kaku da. Kaku is like status. Status. Rank. Status. Let's go with that. Status character. Enko sokugetsu. Enko sokugetsu. This is monkey something and something the moon. Is this a Yoji Jukugo? Enko soku getsu. Enko, monkey is just a way to say monkey instead of saru. And full moon, sokugetsu. I think that's what that's supposed to mean there. Let's double check. Oh, that's the Toraeru. So this is monkey taking the moon. That was from the title when I said it's not the normal form of that of Toraeru. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so monkey taking the moon, but he's doing it like a Yoji Jukugo, like it's a title. Keramono no me ni utsuru no wa. As for reflecting the eye of fruit? No, keramono, beast. As for reflecting in the eye of the beast, shousen mizu ni utsutta tsukimade da. Shousen. After all, in the water, reflected moon, it's up until that. Okay, I don't quite remember this story, but the story is the monkey tries to get the moon, but he falls in the lake or the river because he's looking at the reflection. Is that how it goes? Anyway, after all, on the water, reflected moon, it's up until that point. それを取ろうともがいても Oh, mogaku. Even if struggle to try to take that thing, even if squirm, it's not really a polite word here. This is like vainly. Even if you vainly try to take that thing, Tada, tada minasoko ni shizumu no mi. It's just sinking like to the depths of the water. Minasoko. Yeah, okay. Sinking to the water depths, the sea depths or the river depths. So even if you struggle and try to take it, that's what happens. Kisama no kiba wa, as for your fangs, watashi ni toroku koto wa nai. As for the event of reaching me does not exist. So your fangs won't reach me. Eian eternally, you know? So basically your fangs will not reach me ever, forever. Okay. And that's it.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. That is the end of the chapter. We get a continuation of the Jinta or whatever his name is here. Again, I'm just going to read this. 12th of August, sunny. While I was practicing soccer with Ururu, during a break at the shop, that girl came by again. Hi, konnichiwa. Nani shitteru no? What are you doing? Betsuni nothing. I guess this is don't bother me, get lost. Ike. Okay. Fine. This is the author realizing that this arc is going on so damn long that no one remembers who any of these people are, so they better like find a way to sneak some hints of them back in so people are like, oh, that's right, those people. All right. A common problem for these types of stories. That was 142. It looks like next time with 143, we'll be back with Kenpachi here. And we'll see what's going to happen there. Because Orihime and the gang are over there. All right. We'll see that next time.